Alex Spellman, many congratulations. When I say these words to you, you are the 2022 CDC Continental Cup champion. Just try and sum up how that sounds and how you feel right now.
First, it sounds amazing. Second of all, a couple days ago, even a couple weeks ago, I wouldn't say I came in here expecting to win this, but I knew I had a good shot based on how I had been playing all year. But 20 minutes ago, I didn't feel that way. Though honestly, whether people want to believe it or not, that was probably the most comfortable feeling match I had all day. I was getting a little frustrated because I felt like as comfortable as the darts felt, they should be flying a lot better than they were. But at the same time, that almost gave me some confidence after Doug missed his match darts. I knew that if I could keep applying pressure, I might be able to have a shot. And then my darts started falling back in for me. And then, yeah, other than that, I have no idea. That there's just nothing going on up here right now.
A couple of points on the game. First of all, 5-2 down at the break. What do you say to yourself at that moment?
I had missed a couple doubles. Even if it was just one at it, they felt really good out of the hand. It's just stuff wasn't falling. After the break, I had stayed to warm up. I did feel like the darts were a little tacky in the hands, whether it was some clamminess or something like that from whatever it may be. I stayed out there initially, did run to the restroom, just washed the hands real quick, came back out, and from there I kind of had a steady increase from there. But again, the darts out of the hand felt really good. So even though I was down 5-2, I actually literally the first thing I did when he called game on was I can still give him two. It's if he wins this one, it's okay. It's not the deciding leg here. So just kept pushing.
Also, do you think the game changed a little bit when Doug tried to get the crowd involved and play up to the crowd a little bit?
Maybe yes and no. Doug was on the stage this year at Madison Square Garden. He had probably one of the best quality matches. He had been finishing really well. He had the 105 earlier against Jim Long. So whether it was kind of just kind of help build his confidence and pump it up, or whether he was just feeling like there's no way that I missed this. I can't get into his own head. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think the bigger shot was the miss on the three, when he busted, because now I got another shot at it and then I took it out, and there you're like, I gave that one away, and it starts kind of eating at you a little bit. And we did see he didn't play as solid. He had some more slack darts than we saw earlier on. My darts felt good. I just kept telling myself, if I can keep applying pressure, I think I might have a shot. I felt confident the whole way through, but at the same time, when you're down 5-2, it's not unexpected for him to just finish off the match. So I felt like I was free rolling in a way.
We've seen some great averages from you and Doug today. Was there a little bit of fatigue in the final from both of you, because the averages weren't as high as what we'd seen, and is that down to a long day?
I can't speak for Doug. For me, like I said, that was actually the best I felt. When I came in today, I was tired, like sleep. I hadn't been sleeping well last. Not necessarily anything to do with this. Just I like to stay up late. Just couldn't get to sleep. It nearly cost me against Way. He got up early on me, but I just kind of the year I've been having has been great for building that experience of just staying confident. A couple years ago, when you're down like that and you're not playing well, it's very easy to just roll over. And just, no, I don't want to say give up, but you just kind of go through the motions just to get it over with. I honestly, the way that my darts felt, I thought that match might have been even better, average wise, scoring wise, than the Cameron match, because the Cameron match was really fun to be a part of. And my darts felt even better in that final than there. It's just one of those days where everything feels good. They just weren't going in initially.
On that camera match, obviously he's been on a fantastic journey and was the favourite going in to the Continental Cup. When you beat him in the semi-final, do you then get so much confidence, and in your head, are you then favourite to go and win the tournament?
Well, he's the number one seed for a reason, and he beat me in the finals earlier this year. We didn't play our best there. That one was definitely some fatigue. I think that was my second final of the day. I actually told him before the match, I know I'm not supposed to tell my opponents this, but I have nothing left. Just make it look good, please. And he got me 7-3. I think I had it at 3-3, and then I had nothing left. But Cameron's one of those players where I feel like if I'm playing well, I can outscore him. but he's just so solid. You have two different players. You have those players that kind of get in a rhythm and they can kind of fall off of it, and then the players that are the hardest to play are those guys that just, even if it's not 140, 140, if it's just ton out, ton, because you know what you're getting every single leg. And you know, as soon as you throw a 45, you're 60 points behind already without even them throwing a dart. And Doug and I actually practiced. We hooked up online to practice on Monday to get ready for this. Played 2 or 3 sets. So it wasn't a surprise to see him there today. I did have, and maybe that had something to do with it. We are familiar with each other. He beat me 4-3. I think I mentioned this in our last interview, to go to the Masters. And it looked like he was about to do it again. But you know, I know what he can do, but I have that comfortability against him. So I just felt like if I played my darts, I might have a shot. And like I said, fortunately, it just played out that way.
And now, we spoke about it earlier, but officially you are going to MSG to play in 2 huge tournaments. I know it's a little way away, but you're going to go home, pencil it on the calendar and tick off the days until it happens?
Oh, definitely. And like I said, not necessarily for any other reason than it's just it's a great experience. I mean, I don't want to go in there thinking like, oh, this is a great experience, and then lose and 6-0 and then smile and shake hands. I don't care if I'm playing a 5-year-old, Doug Boehm, or you know, Michael Van Gerwen. I treat everybody the same when I play. I feel like that plays into my consistency and my quality of play, is because I treat everything the same, whether it's that or practice at home or whatever. So it's just, I don't know. It's just that next level. See where I stand, and I don't know. Maybe win something.
And finally, for me, you've had a sensational year on the CDC, and this is the cherry on top. 2022 will be a year that you'll forever remember.
Absolutely. Last year out of COVID, I was always a player that I knew I had potential, but I'd put time in. I wouldn't go to a tournament but once every 3 months, put a lot of pressure on myself to play well, play bad, and be, you know, tell myself, why am I putting this time in? If I play like this, I can do this without practicing. Through COVID, I was seeing the results of that work, because if I had an off night, it didn't matter. The very next night, I would sweep through the event. I was seeing the results of that work. I thought about going to Q school last year, but I had only had a year or so of this kind of level of play and experience. And honestly, I thought I was kind of hitting a peak a year ago, but me now would beat the crap out of me a year ago, just on the experience side of it. So and this year I got to play on ESPN. I know it was soft tip darts, but honestly, it's still pressure. It's still trying to represent our game in general, which obviously probably played a big role in me being able to pull off the win today. It was learning how to play through anxiety and nerves and all that stuff. It's been a great year. I hope this is just one of many.
Alex, congratulations from us here on Nine Darts, mate, and very well done on winning the Continental Cup this year.
Thanks, man.
Brilliant, buddy. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Absolutely. Thank you.